Hello friends, welcome to PSC START SMART. Today we are going to discuss the NET exam previous question which was held in the year 2005 June. Okay, this is the first part. We will do 20 questions in this part with their related facts. Okay, welcome once again. And those who are new to this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel and support us. Thank you. Let's begin. The nun's priest tale had its origin in the nun's priest tale had its origin in the French Rome de Renard is the answer. The French Rome de Renard. The second option, the Italian Boccaccio Tessidi is the source of night tale. Okay, do you? I think you remember the question we have discussed earlier in 2005 December question. It was the first question that the night tale source is taken from the Tessida. Okay, the Italian Boccaccio, and these belong to the Canterbury Tales of Geoffrey Chaucer. It's an important question where we can get a lot of questions from that part. Okay, moving to the next question. The first folio of Shakespeare's play appears in the year 1623. Okay, points to remember. Out of 36 play included in first folio, 18 had been published, never published before. Okay, out of 36 play included in first folio, 18 had never been published before. So you have to remember that this first folio included 36 plays by William Shakespeare, and it was published in the year 1623. Moving to the next question. A restoration comedy begins with option D, George Ethurge. Points to remember. George Ethurge, English diplomat and creator of Restoration era comedy of manners. Okay, this Restoration era is from the year 1660 to 1710. Okay, moving to the next question. The author of The Progress of Soul is option B, John Donne. It was published in the year 1610. English writer and Anglican clerk John Donne is considered now to be the prominent metaphysical poet of the time. Okay, moving to the next question. Dr. Johnson, The Lives of the Poet is an example of biographical criticism. Okay, points to remember is a work by Dr. Johnson comprising short biographies and critical appraisal of 52 poets, most of whom lived during the 18th century. And poetry, according to Johnson, in his Life of Milton, is poetry is the art of uniting pleasure with truth by calling imagination to the help of a reason. Okay, moving to the next question. The picaresque novel with a female picarum is option C, the Mole Flanders. Okay, points to remember. Picaresque novel is a genre of prose fiction. It depicts the adventures of a rakish but appealing hero, usually a low social class who lives in a corrupt society. And points to remember of Maud Flanders. It's a novel by Daniel Defoe, which was published in the year 1722. It's a story about the fall and rise of a beautiful woman who was born in Newgate prison. Okay, moving to the next question. The expression ancestral voice prophecy war is occurs in the work Kubla Khan by S.T. Coleridge. Just remember the year of publication. It was published in the year 1816. Okay, moving to the next question. The posthumously published novel of Jane Austen is Northanger Abbey. Okay, it was published in the year 1817, December 1817. And her last words, okay, God grant me patience, pray for me, oh, pray for me. Moving to the next question. Carlyle Sator Resortus means the trailer retrailered. It's a Latin word. Points to remember. The Satos Risata essay by Carlyle, Thomas Carlyle, was published in the year 1836. Point. Next question. The 10th question. The character not created by Hardy is Bestie Tartut. Answer, Bestie Tartut. She is the character in David Copperfield by Charles Dickens, which was published in the year 1850. Okay. Moving to the next question. The poet who described poetry as inspired mathematics. Answer, Ezra Pound. Okay. Ezra Pound says poetry is a sort of sort of inspired mathematics which gives us equations not for abstract figures, triangle, square, and the like, but for human emotions. Okay, next. 12th question. The woman character who is an artist by profession in Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse is option A. That is option A, Lily Briscoe. Lily's painting represents a struggle against gender convention, represented by Charles Tansel's statement that women can't paint or write. Moving to the next question. And one more point to remember that the protagonist, although Mrs. Ramsay, is the central focus in the beginning of To the Lighthouse. Novel traces the development of Lily Briscoe at the end and making it more accurate to describe Lily as the protagonist. Is it okay? Yes. Moving to the next question. The poet who said, "My poems are not about violence but vitality." Answer, Ted Hughes. We will remember his some personal uh, points to remember. That is, Ted Hughes married American poet Sylvia Plath from 1956 until her death by suicide in 1963 at the age of 30. His last poetic work, The Birthday Letters, which was published in the year 1998, explored their relationship. Okay, moving to the next question. The Pinter's, that is Harold Pinter, caretaker, can be called as comedy of menace is the answer. The term comedy of menace is by Irwin Walder in his work The Encore magazine in the year 1958. Okay, 1958. This comedy of menace in which the funny situation occurs and followed by a dangerous situation or making the situation serious. Okay. Next question. Toni Morrison used a male narrator for her first time in the Song of Solomon. Okay, we have to remember Toni Morrison because she is something important and she has got some awards or prizes. Even she was awarded with the Nobel Prize in the year 1993. Let's remember her works and her prizes. Song of Solomon, we will discuss about that first, is a novel which was published in the year 1977 by Toni Morrison. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in the year 1993 and Barack Obama presented her the Presidential Medal in the year 2012. Okay, in 1970, her first work, that is The Bluest Eyes, was published, and in 1987 she was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for her work Beloved. And in 19 okay, we have discussed that, and the latest is Morrison was inducted into National Women Hall of Fame in the year 2020. Okay, that's the latest update of Toni Morrison. Sorry. Okay, next question. The author of Hungry Tide is Amitabh Ghosh. Okay, his work got the 2004 Crossword Booker Prize. Okay, and his updation is that he was the 54th Jnanapith Award winner in the year 2018. Okay, I think you remember the 2019 we have studied the Malayalam writer, that is Akitham Achyutan Nambudri, was awarded the 55th Jnanapida Award, and before him in the year 2018 the 54th Jnanapida Award was yes, attained by or won by Amitabh Ghosh. In his he is the it is the Indian, yeah, India's highest literary honor. Okay, moving to the next question. The soul of tragedy, according to Aristotle, is plot. The plot is the soul of tragedy. One of the Aristotelian constituent parts of tragedy from poetics. Aristotle has enumerated six constituent parts in tragedy. Four are given here: thoughts, character, poet, a plot, and spectacle. Which are the two? They are diction and characters. Okay, in which the most important is plot. Once more, plot is the soul of tragedy. One of the Aristotelian constitutes parts of tragedy from poetics. Aristotle has enumerated six constituent parts of tragedy. They are thought, character, plot, spectacle, and diction. Okay, and song. Diction and song. These are the six constant part of tragedy, in which the most important is plot. Okay, clear. Moving to the next question. The discussion of fabula and Zuzet occurs in formalism. Okay, the fabula refers to the chronological order of events in the story which take places, or the timeline, in other words we can call fabula. And Zuzet refers to the sequence of which in which the author chooses to relate those events which he could describe as the storyline. Okay, for example, if we tell about a film, The Citizen or Cain, for example, the fabula is of the story of Cain life from birth to death. That's it. That it will be in a chronological order, and the Zuzet, in other hand, starts from the Cain's death, or and continues the story of a journalist investigating from it may be occurring in flashbacks. Okay, that is Zuzet. Coming to the next question. Until we stand, divide we fall. Sorry, united we stand, divide we fall is an example of anti antithesis. Antithesis means contrast or opposite. Okay, for example, spicy food is heaven to the tongue, but hell to tummy or stomach. Okay, united we stand, divide we fall is an example of antithesis, which means a contrast or opposite. And our last question of today is a meter in which an unaccented syllable precedes the accented is called iambic. Okay, so thank you friends for hearing the notes, and we will meet soon with the second part of this video. Till then, study well and take care.